YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all on this wonderful Wednesday night. It's chilly over here in Wisconsin as it usually is in the wintertime, and we're going to talk on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to look at it like this: the Knicks blew out the Sixers so bad they didn't even score 90. They didn't even score 100 points. It was just that easy. The problem with the Sixers is going to be the fact that Joel Embiid, you just don't know how much and how long he's going to be available. And even with the playoffs having days off, can his body hold up to play majority of a series? And if he can't, I just don't see the Sixers being a legitimate contender. He missed a game today because of knee soreness. That's something that's not going to change throughout the season because he already has injuries of his legs, and he's always going to be aching and sore. He's in his 30s, and he's an athlete in the travel and the practice and the wear and tear for playing in games. If his butt can't stay out there, the Sixers are just wasting time, you know, with their fans. The fans should expect them to be good, not great or amazing. And I feel like if they get to the first round and they play a team like the Knicks or a team like the Celtics or a team like Detroit, this is what's going to happen if Embiid and Paul George can't play. We know that they have talent, but not as much talent as those other teams. And that's only if those teams are healthy, too, because obviously they're going to show no mercy to the Sixers and try to get them out of there as fast as they can so they can continue their playoff journey. 138 to 89. The Sixers are down 30 and 24, 15 and 14 at home. They was at home in this game. The Knicks are 35 and 20, 14 and 13 on the road. You would have thought this was a Knicks home game, the way the Knicks was going out there and playing and how they was having fun with the crowd. But when you win the first quarter 36 to 23, in the second quarter 36 to 19, you should be celebrating a little bit because they also won the third quarter 32 to 29, and they destroyed them in the fourth quarter 34 to 18. The Sixers just got embarrassed, smoked in this game. Like it was not even competitive at all from start to finish. Karl Anthony Towns, I won't go through this a little quick because of the fact that it wasn't close. Karl Anthony Towns, 26 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds. He ended up getting a double-double. He attacked the basket. Sometimes he made it, sometimes he missed. He was able to make the three. He was able to get to the free throw line. And he was able to finish in the paint real well in this one. 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 offensive rebound, 3 personal foul, and a plus 29 in plus minus. Josh Hart, 29 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He's willing to do whatever it takes to help his team win, whether that's keeping the ball moving, cutting to the basket, driving to the basket, trying to hit the wide open shots, or find ways to get open to get a good look. That's what Josh Hart going to do for you. And it didn't work as efficiently as it does in other games, but at least he took good shots. That's what you want him to do, even if he's missing them. 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a plus 32 on plus minus. Mikal Bridges, 29 minutes at the mid-range going, but didn't have the three ball really going. 1 of 5 from 3, 9 of 15 from the field. Still a good night from him. He also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line and had 5 boards, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 20 and plus minus. And then Landry Shamet is a good complementary player, a guy that stays out the way, keeps the ball moving, and knocks down the open shots. 24 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 26 and plus minus. Jalen Brunson, he didn't really need to do much in this one for them to win. That's how good the bench played. That's how good the starters played to a certain extent because he only had 8 points. It's not the worst game he ever played. It's just he didn't need to do anything. He went 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul was a plus 21 and plus minus. This is a game that you're not going to see that often from him. But it got to be good to see your team play as well as they did tonight and blow out a team by also playing great defensively, not just offensively. In this one, Dylan Jones, 7 minutes, 4 points. He went 0-2 from the field. He missed his only three and went 4-4 from the free throw line. He also had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. One offensive rebound, one personal foul, and a +4 and plus minus. Muhammad played 20 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He had 14 points. He went 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 8 from three. You gonna give him good looks? I'm taking him, and he was able to hurt the defense a whole lot because of that. He also had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, one turnover, one steal, no personal fouls, and a +19 and plus minus. Mitchell Robinson ended up playing 15 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 3 of 3 from the field, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. He ended up having 6 boards, which ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 1 turnover and 4 blocks. It just seems like he just cared a lot out there, and it ended up working for him on the offensive and the defensive end. He always been a high motor guy, and it worked to perfection almost in this game because he did miss some easy ones from the free throw line, but he's still working on it, still getting better at it. Hopefully, is all you can want from him. 3 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and a +15 and plus minus. Ariel played 10 minutes. He ended up getting 2 points in a mid-range jumper. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, one personal foul was a +10 and plus minus. Jordan Clarkson, 13 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did also have a turnover and a block. He also had no personal fouls. Was a +14 and plus minus. He can score that basketball. You know he's going to attack. You know he's going to shoot them jump shots. You know he's going to blow past you if he can. And they didn't really have an answer for him too much in this one. And Alvarado, he had it going from three. They kept giving him room. They kept giving him space. He said, I'm fine with that. I'll take it. And went 8 of 13 from three, not missing much, and had 26 points. That was the most on the team. He scored so much they didn't even need Brunson to do it. 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. He had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and just excellent in this game at stealing the basketball. He kept taking gambles. He kept taking chances, and it paid off for him in this one. 3 personal fouls, a +35 and plus minus. Kevin McCullier Jr., 10 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, missed his only three. He had a rebound. He had no turnovers. He had a steal. He also had no personal fouls and was a +10 and plus minus. And then Tyler Kolek played 10 minutes. He hit a three. He missed the rest of his shots. He went 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, was a +10 and plus minus. And then the Philadelphia 76ers, Dominic Barlow, you know he's going to get open. You just don't know if you're going to make the shot or not. And he did a good job of that tonight. 31 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -31 and plus minus. Bona did a good job of being at the right spots at the right time. He always good at that. 23 minutes for him, 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 offensive rebounds. The problem was 4 personal fouls. Kept getting a little late in certain situations and found himself overcommitting, and sometimes that can lead to fouls. A -24 and plus minus for him and plus minus. Kelly Oubre, they didn't get much out of him. 30 minutes for him, 2 points, 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from three, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds that ended up being the most on the team, as low as that can sound. But he also had 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and was a -30 and plus minus. Couldn't really make a shot out there, you know. And he didn't take a lot, so it didn't hurt too much. But those threes, they needed a lot of those to fall. Just didn't happen from him. Tyrese Maxey, you know he's going to get 30 when he can. You know, they're going to try to double team him. They're going to try to get the ball out of his hands. They're going to try to make it as difficult as they can on him. But he's still going to find a way. He's so fast. He's so quick. He just knows how to score in a variety of different ways that he's going to get his numbers. 32 minutes, 32 points. He went 9 of 21 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, and he went 11 of 13 from the free throw line. The problem was his teammates just didn't do enough. You know, he did his part. The rest of the guys couldn't hold down their fort. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, a minus 26 and plus minus. VJ Edge game. 32 minutes for him, 14 points. He struggled scoring efficiently. He went 0 of 5 from 3. He missed open ones too. He also went 6 of 16 from the field and missed layups and everything in this game. He also had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 turnover in the block. No personal fouls, was a minus 29 and plus minus. Trendon Watford, he got on the court, played 25 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He ended up having 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 27 in plus minus. He scored around that basket, but he didn't make too many shots on the perimeter in this one, and he turned over the ball too much. Marjon Beauchamp, good to see him still on the roster. He played 16 minutes, had 8 points, went 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, and a block. No personal fouls, and was a minus 27 and plus minus. He just happy that he scored and was able to help the team when he could. He had too many turnovers too, though. Dalen Terry, he played 7 minutes. He didn't score a basket. He went 0 of 2 from the field, missed his only 3. He had 1 rebound with an assist, 1 turnover. No personal fouls, and was a minus 4 and plus minus. Johnny played 7 minutes and went 0 of 2 from the field, missed his only 3. He had 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, which was his only 1, and 1 personal foul, was a minus 4 and plus minus. Justin Edwards played 22 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had 3 boards, 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 26 and plus minus. And then Andre Drummond, he can finish around that paint. He's starting to show that jump shot a little bit, but it didn't really work out in this one that much. Played 11 minutes, had 2 points, went 1 of 2 from the field, had 4 boards, was tied for the most off the bench. He can do that. He also had 2 turnovers, but he got a steal, 1 offensive board, 0 personal fouls, minus 10 and plus minus. And then Charles Bassey made his only shot. He did get a block too. No personal fouls, no turnovers, and minutes as a minus 7 and plus minus. The Sixers, 88 field goals taken, 38% from the field. For them, 91 taken by the Knicks. They shot 53%. Shoot the ball that great, and the team don't do it on the opposite end. She usually go in a blowout because they also shot 32 3-pointers, but the Sixers only made 19% of them. 44 taken by the Knicks, which was 12 more, but they made 45% of them. That's a good way to get blown out too. Both teams shot 81% from the free throw line. It was just the Sixers shot 21 of them, and the Knicks shot 27. 38 rebounds for the Sixers, 51 for the Knicks, 16 assists for the Sixers, 41 for the Knicks, and then 18 turnovers for the Sixers, 15 for the Knicks, 13 steals for the Knicks, 9 for the Sixers, and then 6 blocks for the Sixers. Both teams had that. Both teams had 12 offensive rebounds. The Sixers had 26 defensive, 39 for the Knicks, and then 18 personal fouls for the Sixers, 16 for the Knicks. And it ended up being one of those games where the Knicks was all over them, and then they just left them no room to breathe, and they just suffocated and died soft and quiet, and it was just over so instantly. And they just didn't have the will or the power to fight back. So they just said, you know what? It's meant to happen. I'm fine with it. On to the next part of my life. And on to the next, place. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis. A lot of games on today.